Hello everybody and welcome back to another Minecraft Dragon Block C. And today we are going to be restarting the missions, I guess you would say. So I went through and redid the uploads or the downloads on the mod so that way I would be able to go up to Dragon Block C Super, which somebody asked if I was able to do, and now I am able to do. So in this stream, I'm hoping to at least make sure there's nothing around me first. Alright, so I'm hoping to at least defeat raditz and learn the Kaioken technique, which you can get from King Kai, which is why I left the other world to come back here, because the newer version is you after you defeat raditz you're going to go to King Kai and learn Kaioken. So here we're gonna fight raditz again, and I know we've already done this once, so think of it as like a shadow dummy type deal thing where, you know, we're just doing another fight over again, and we're gonna get some good training points from this. This raditz is actually a lot harder than the other one, or maybe it was just because I was in my grade 8 form. I thought I took care of him right then and there, but nope. Okay, and then when we hit Control E, we actually have extra slots in here. So we can put the scouter on here, and when we hit F4, we can see, you know, it'll show us a bunch of readings. But I do have enough to learn the key sense. So I think I'm gonna go learn key sense real quick, just because I know that will be helpful later on. Alright, so if I follow these mountains around, I will find where my base is, and then from my What is that? From my base, I should be able to get to Corn's tower. Okay, that's weird. Gave me some good training points though. So that was a red rocket robot, but I've never seen that before, so that's why I was confused. Alright, so now we're just gonna keep following this biome here. And right there's my house. Where are they? Oh. It sounded like it was more than one, but nope, it was just one. There we go. I'm planting that down that way when I come back, I will, have more charcoal. It's always good to have fuel for your furnace, so making sure that you have wood, being able to place into the furnace to make charcoal, that's always a good thing. I don't think it's over here. It might be though. Let's see. How's it going? Oh, wrong way. There we go. Alright, so I'm trying to find Corin's tower, which it should be right around here. And what I'm gonna get from there is getting the key sensibility. And right there's Corin's tower. So now I'm gonna fly up to Kami's lookout, where I should be able to get key sense from Kami. And then after I get key sense from Kami, I'll go to the other world to get Kaioken from King Kai. I did not have to restart the save file over, but I did have to. Oh, I can get key sense and potential unlock. Nice. So I did not have to start it over, but I did need to restart the missions over. So, you saw me fight Raditz, which I did, I believe, on part 1 of my stream. And this is where it starts, where it's new. So just like in Dragon Ball, where Goku and Piccolo fought Raditz, you know, Goku sacrificed himself to make sure Raditz was defeated. So now what we're gonna do is we're gonna follow this snake way right here, all the way to King Kai's world. And what I'm doing right now is I'm letting my ki build up, or chi build up, whatever, however you guys say it. Oops. There we go. And let me go to controls and fix this again. So at the end of the snake way, we're going to encounter King Kai, and he'll be the one to teach us the Kaioken technique. And after we learn the Kaioken technique, and we get back to the overworld, oops. There we go. I am going to spend some time in the hyperbolic time chamber to train up my character. That way he can, you know, he'll be able to get key sense up to where I could see health. And then After I get the key sense up to where I can see the health of the opponent, I'll start working on maxing out potential unlock, which will take, you see the top left bar right there where it says 50%. Once I get potential unlock fully maxed, it will allow me to go 100%. And then after I defeat the 2 Saiyans, the location we go to after that is going to be very helpful because there are a bunch of dinosaurs there, so it'll give us a really great opportunity to give us a bunch of dinosaur meat, which that is something that we desperately need. Because I mean, the cooked pork chop and the steak aren't bad, but the cooked dinosaur meat gives so much more. So when we're able to go to the next location and able to get good quantities of the dinosaur meat, we will be in a better position, food wise. And when we can go to the next area to be able to get the dinosaur meat, we should be high enough level where dinosaurs shouldn't give us too much trouble. And I actually found out that, the race I am is a sane race, but if you want to be a half sane, you still get all the transformations as a sane, which I was a little surprised about because normally they don't, have half sanes have all the same transformations as a full-blooded sane. And yeah, I don't remember if you guys watched part 1 or part 2 of my videos of my Minecraft videos, but this the snakeway is a very long. It's a very long road. I could not think of road. But at the end of the road, we will get to King Kai's planet and be able to learn the Kaioken technique just like Goku did. And I know I showed this, but I didn't explain it. The super form is, the forms for Saiyans and half Saiyans where they become stronger versions of what they are. So the Kaioken technique, my character will become stronger, but as my character is stronger, the downside to it is he loses health. And I'll show you guys that once I get the technique. So I'm gonna fly over these clouds because, yep, I would have fell right there. Alright, so, oops. We should almost be at King Kai's planet. And you're gonna notice how the planet is different from Earth. Because I will point that out to you. I'll show you the difference, but they'll be pretty noticeable as we're flying over there. Alright, we're almost there. Better say that shouldn't be it. Like I said in the last stream, I am going to appreciate the fact that my snake wave did spawn. I don't know if the mod creator fixed that with the update that was last done, But I've heard a bunch of people's snake ways were not did not fully spawn or didn't spawn at all. And just to let you guys know what I'm looking for every time I pull this up, you see the X, Y, Z underneath multiplayer chunk cache. You see X, Y, and Z. So the Z coordinates, I'm at negative 3,230, and we'll get to King Kai's planet right around negative 3,600. I don't remember exactly what the coordinates are, but it's pretty close to that. And the reason why I'm taking my time walking all the way there and, not trying to run or try to make this as fast as possible is because I have a 10-minute time limit where I cannot respawn back in the other world. So I figured me doing one full walk through the snake way, and that should give me the time I need. Okay, and right there's King Kai's planet. And right here is where the snake way ends. So in Dragon Ball Z, the snake way does not take you all the way up to King Kai's planet. You have to either be really good at jumping or you have to be able to fly to get to King Kai's planet. And I'm pretty sure you guys just noticed that, just in case you didn't. This is not on King Kai's planet. And then once I get on the planet, so I have -9 in strength and -9 in dexterity, which is speed. I can't punch as hard. Why are they on them? Okay. Normally nobody's on here but King Kai and Jin. So this is the mod creator. So during while creating this mod, he did pass away. So that's why there is a character representation of Jin here in the other world. And from Jin you can learn God form and Ultra Instinct. So we have to talk to King Kai to get the Kaioken technique. So now we have to fight King Kai. It says to, kill King Kai, but we don't really kill him. We just fight him. So when we go back here, we can either get Kaioken or 1200 TP. So if we do the Kaioken and we go here and go to our skills, right there's Kaioken. Alright, so now we're going to fly back to the Snake Way. And this time we're actually going to go. Ooh, I just made it. We're going to run. So when we need to fly, I'll power up a little bit and hit the space bar, hit the fly hotkey, and get up in the air. Otherwise, I'm just going to keep running like this. Because every so often, like, you stop running, but you don't use any, chi or key, whatever you call it. I'm going to call it key, so I'm not going to do that again. But you don't use any key, which is what I'm trying to do, is not use any key. I'm trying to just keep it. Keep it where if I need it, then I have it. So when we get back to the overworld, the first thing I want to do is train a little bit to try and get my key sense up. Because I think if you get it to level 2, it shows the health bar. But we'll see. Because at level 1, it just shows how much key they have. Oh yeah, and when you're in the other world here, you don't get hungry. So this actually is the best thing to do. Because right now you're burning food. But since you don't get hungry, your food just fills right back up. Uh-oh. Sorry about that. Hit the wrong button there. So right here, I'm just gonna power up a little bit and fly. So as you can see, you don't, like, all you need is just a little bit of a power up. So if you're at 5 or 10%, that's fine. You can still fly. Which is why I said as long as you have just enough, time to power up a little bit, it's not a big deal. Forgot to show you guys this. There. So when I hold G now, it's going to use Kaioken, and watch my health. So I was at 264 and I went to 230, 196. So it's definitely not for using in battle long term. Because it will start draining, your food, the little bit of sensu beans that you did have. And the sensu beans completely heal everything. So your health, your ki, I think it heals your food too. Oh, stamina bar, your ki, and your health. So it refills, the red bar, which is your health, the yellow bar, which is your stamina, and then the ki, which is the blue bar at the top left. Yeah, I tried to hit F right there. It did not work. There we go. Did I lose health from falling? I think I did. That's interesting. So I guess if you're not at 50%, you lose health? Alright, sorry, I have to test this now. A little bit, why? Okay, no health loss there. Yeah, and these are the trees that I got from down here. You do lose health if you're not at 50, if you don't have key charged up. Okay. Yeah, I can't have it up too high, otherwise it cuts off what I'm saying. So yeah, my videos are just gonna have my kids in the background, and that's really all that's all that can be said about that. Oh yeah, so apparently the link, my Twitter account ain't fully hooked up on there yet. So I am gonna have to check that out after stream. But after when I start streaming next weekend, the link should be fixed. Oh. And where King Yema is located at is positive 100, around 100. So it is a lengthy process to get from King Kai to King Yema, and from King Yema to King Kai. But as you saw with Jin there, it is worth it because you can learn God mode or God form, and you can learn Ultra Instinct. And once I do learn God form, I want to show you guys the other form for like it's like an alternative God form for Saiyans and half Saiyans, but you can't get it unless you activate a console command to get the effect, which is kind of upsetting because the creator, if he had enough time, he could have made it to where, you got it from Bobbity if you decided to go the evil route for Thanes. Why am I at 55%? Oh, because I got potential unlocked. So it goes up 5% for until max, which will make it 100. So let me talk to King Yima here and hit revive. Don't do reincarnate because you lose stats and stuff like that. Use revive. And I'm going to go into the hyperbolic time chamber to fight the shadow dummy. But give me 1 second. Alright, and I'm back. So let's go in here and gonna fight the Alright, so that should be good enough. Let's make sure. Yep, so you can see his health bar now. You can't see how much he has. But you saw his health bar there, so So, in order to be able to do more for the Kaioken, be able to have it activated more, we would need to have this up more. The called Constitution, because with Constitution up, it gives us more health. I, I, yeah, I want endurance because endurance, once you get it max, you take 30% less damage, which honestly is incredible. Oh, so now if we do that and hit show all, it shows the health for all the enemies, but it didn't show the spiders, which was surprising. Okay, so it shows. It looks like if they're humanoid, they show it. Oh my goodness. Oh, that's a grass block. Alright, so he's gone. There we go. So, yeah, I was just running around, just kind of trying to level up a little bit. And also, I want to find more zombies because we can benefit from having more potatoes and carrots. I mean, we do have one of each of them, but it would be better if we had more. Oops, went the wrong way. Alright, so this is the way towards our house. I did build it fairly close to Corin's tower just so that I would be near Corin's tower because I feel like Corin is always going to be helpful with the Sensu beans. Oh, he's got a sword. Did he drop it? Nope. Alright. Ooh, that's a big dinosaur. So we should be able to get... Oh. Yeah, he's not too hard anymore. Wait, how do I circle back to Corin's tower? I'm confused. Um... Okay, so go this way. And that's another reason why I stay close to Corin's tower because, yeah, I get lost very easily. Okay, so that's still Corin's tower over there. So wait, is it more over this way? That why I'm confused? I'm at the wrong mountainside, which it looks like I am. This looks better. Alright, and now I cannot find where my old base was. Okay, I remember this. I think I have to fly this way. And then my base is right over there. Okay. I wonder, does this turn to charcoal? It does. Cool. So while I'm waiting for that to turn to charcoal, and I'm gonna cook the rest of the meats that I have. Let my key build back up. You look and see. So we have to go to a dirty, stony biome, which is right there beside us. And we have to fight 5 Cybermen. And I think we can fight the 5 Cybermen. But then after that, I think the main thing that we should start working on is trying to find. Well, I don't even know if they're in here. Oh, let me see. Alright, so let's see. Okay. So it looks like they're in there. So it looks like they were in there from the beginning. So I'm gonna try and find a mob spawner if I can, and just make a very basic, hopper in the chest, and then just punch at the mobs. Cause that'll get me training points. It'll get me. I hope I find a zombie mob spawner, cause I can get carrots, iron, and then whatever armor they come with. Oh, carrots and potatoes. But if I get a skeleton, I won't be too upset either, because I think you can. Let's see. Here they are. Because I think you can smelt them down, right? Nope. Okay. That's only in the newer versions where you can smelt down into nuggets. So I still want to get a mob spawner. Preferably a zombie spawner, but if I do find a skeleton spawner, I mean, I won't complain because I can still get bone meal from that. Well, I can get bones and then, make them into bone meal. And I think I read online it's a higher chance to find a zombie spawner, but I always seem to find a skeleton spawner before I find a zombie spawner. Like out of the two spawners I want a zombie. because zombies give you the carrots, potatoes, and the iron ingots, and then whatever armor they're wearing. Whereas skeletons, all they give you is just the bows, the arrows, the bone, and whatever armor they're wearing. Alright, so after I smelt the 5 birch wood, oh, and we have a full moon. Alright, so I can get the Cybermen out here. But I can also transform into a great ape first. Oops. It's hard to hit them, they're so small. Alright. So now to protect, 'cause I want to be good. Now we're gonna fight Nappa. So I didn't even have to go and get the Kaioken technique. For Nappa and Vegeta because of my gray ape. Come on, a couple more hits. Protect. There we go. Now we have to fight Vegeta. And I don't know if you guys noticed, but we got a space pod from that. And if you guys have watched Dragon Ball Z, that should tell you where we're going next. If you haven't, then, well, you're in for a surprise. Probably about a couple more hits for Vegeta as well. As long as I can hit him. There we go. So to protect, and now we're gonna go to Namek. So let's so we're not a gray ape anymore. Gonna sleep through the night. Alright, gonna bring my pickaxe. I'm gonna bring 3 wool. Bring some cobblestone. And there we go. So I have a sapling. And this will actually help. I'm gonna put this in the house, in the chest right here. I'm still gonna be bringing the oak sapling. Alright, so I didn't get any birch saplings from that, which is okay. So we're gonna activate the space pod, and we're gonna hit on, hit OK for destinations, go down to Namek, and hit OK. Uh-oh. There it is. And this is what I was talking about, where you get a bunch of dinosaur meat from here. Oh, and you can get it from him. That's cool. Alright, this looks like a good place to fight soldiers. Oh. So up here, I'm gonna see if I can plant the oak sapling. Actually, right here would be better. Please tell me this gives me something. Alright, so these give me oak planks, which I can work with, so I'm happy. I forgot to take a crafting bench. So, don't be like me. Make sure you remember that stuff. Alright, so put that down. Okay. What is that? Oh, that's a Dragon Ball. Cool. And that looks like dirt. Please tell me that's dirt. It is. Alright, I'll put that in there. Now I'm gonna see if this wood gives me charcoal. It should, because it's wood. but we will see. Nope. Alright. So now we are going to go back to Earth real quick. And get some stuff for, oops, there we go. Get some stuff for charcoal. And you know, if I really thought about it, I could have grabbed a bunch of my bone collection and brought it back to see if that would grow, but I didn't think about that, so. Alright, that did work. Alright. So now I'm gonna chop down one of the biggest oak trees I've seen in a while. And make sure you get all of the branches. So if you have a tree like this, make sure you get all the branches because if you don't, the leaves will not disappear on their own. And so then you have to go through and try to find what branch you missed. In a tree like this, I normally miss about 3. But if you go through here and miss none of them, then you're doing a lot better than I am. And there's one I missed. Miss any others? Oh, I did. Alright, so that's 5 right there that I missed. For now. The only thing that I am upset about is that we don't have a composter, because that was a really good, I used one sapling and I got 27 so far. So I got 26 extra saplings out of one, which is why the oak trees were so overpowering, because you got so much, you got saplings, you got the wood, and then you got apples as well. And I'm still getting more saplings, so I feel like that was a good exchange right there. Alright, so I think we should have enough charcoal to be able to last pretty much the whole time here at Namek. I'm just gonna run around and try to fight the dinosaurs so I can get the dinosaur meat. Because what this does is it gives me, dinosaur meat, but also gives me training points. You see how I'm at 7,000 already? There we go. Now let's put that in there as well. So yeah. After this, we'll have a bunch of charcoal, which will be helpful with the dinosaur meat we've been collecting. So I wanted to show you guys Namek. That way you knew what I've been talking about this whole time, where we got, you know, a bunch of dinosaur meat. So after there we go. After Namek gets, or after Namek, after the dinosaur meat gets cooked up, I am going to leave Namek. I am going to leave this stuff here. And I'm going to go down to the mine for about 10 minutes and just mine as much as I can. That way, potentially I'll get, you know, more iron, more redstone, lapis, gold, and potentially I could get diamonds. So we'll see what happens when I start mining. But yeah, now I got 14 dinosaur meat just from that little bit of time of fighting the dinosaurs. Okay, hit. Oh, okay, select. Okay. And I'm also going to be looking for a spawner. Right there's some redstone. But I am at 245 and 518, 520. So I'm going positive. So when I start streaming next weekend, let's see how far I get right now before I set a goal. Because if I say, like, you know, I want to get to 700, and if I get to like 600, that's only 100 extra blocks, which ain't that difficult. That scares me every time. Every time my pickaxe breaks, it always scares me. So we're at 120 out of 131. Look at that iron. There we go. I forgot to make the rest of my cobblestone stairs. Okay then. Right. Let's see. So what I'm doing right now is to get oak wood, and it's just to oops. Make a chest and see actually ew, to see if the hoppers work. you can make a hopper. Cool. Alright, so now there we go. Oh yeah, I made stairs. I better run back up there like, oh my goodness, I forgot the stairs. Alright. So now I have stairs going all the way down and all the way back up. And I should be able to mine this gold now. Yep. And I can mine the redstone, so I'm going to. And there's some lapis. So far we've seen everything except diamond. Which honestly at this point, I'd rather find iron over diamond because of hoppers and stuff like that. Because I don't even know where the nearest village is to see if I can even get a good villager. I have no idea what happened up there. Alright. So where am I at right now? 5:30. Oops. Sorry, at 5:18. So I feel like if I get to probably about 900, that'll be a good point to come back to. And hopefully I'll find a spawn or something like that by then. So when I come back next weekend, I should have the link fixed with my Twitter. And I should be at 800. So if you guys enjoy the content I provide, hit that like button for me. Subscribe my channel if you haven't already. When you subscribe, make sure you hit that notification bell. When you hit that notification bell, you will get notified when I start streaming or when I release a video. If you have any tips or suggestions or anything like that, leave a comment down below. This is Trent. Take care.